I'm Amanda McKenzie. I'm a Edmonton-based artist, and I'm primarily a printmaker, but I also work with collage, paper manipulation, and photography as well. Yeah, it actually started with a print exchange at Snap in 2017. Just trying to come up with a different idea from my body of work that I was working on at that time that dealt heavily with memory and nostalgia and the home. So I've always been drawn to fish, and I have a connection from my father. We would always go fishing when I was younger, and my partner and I now have fish in an aquarium, and that's quite a big hobby for us. So I was drawn to just the simple image of this shark that I had collaged from magazines, and then I scanned in a collection of lures from my dad, and that resulted in the first print shark bait. And I tried my first time at printing CMYK. So that's a silk screening process. So that was the first time I did that one, and I really fell in love with the process because you can play with color so much, and I think it really helps depict the fish and those creatures so well because they have such variety in their colors and their vibrancy. Yeah, so I'm really interested with ecology and fish keeping. So both the ethics and morals of, is it okay to keep fish? It's something I question every day I walk past our fish tank. But it's also a way to connect with these creatures because they are so beautiful and elusive too. So a whole other realm that I'm just fascinated by, which is hobbyist fishing and fly fishing, because the art form of fly tying is so intricate, and there's quite an obsessive history with collecting the materials and making these items, which a lot of people don't even use for fishing. It's just the act of making. Yeah, it's been ongoing for a while, and I think it's kind of always evolving. I'm not really ever tired of the work, I think, because there is so much options and exploration to do with color, and the repetitiveness of the printing. Even with our own fish, they're constantly changing once they breed and have different fries, so the color variations in there is really fascinating. And then combining the new amalgamations of the lures and the fly tying materials in it has just given me a lot of material to work with. So I would like to keep going with this work and working more immersive and large scale like I have in with this installation. I think so, yeah. I'm really excited. I'm going to be a part of the Shoals Marine Laboratory Artist in Residency program soon, so I'll be working and collaborating with scientists and researchers on that. So the idea of researching and working with scientists has been something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I had a taste of that with the Ayatana Art Residency last summer, and I think there's just a lot we can do and learn from one another. I hope that they stop and look closer. There's a lot of detail within the imagery. The larger pieces are primarily of the fish. I haven't really manipulated them with lure imagery or the bait like I have with some of my other prints and with the images on the walls, the photo text pieces. So I've let them kind of come through just as the fish, and I see them as being floating and swimming around and being enticed and interested in the bait. But then I can also see them as evolving to not be captured. So they've started to take on other characteristics, the paper manipulation, the paper marbling, and the variety in the colors and iridescent qualities. So then I'm just hoping people will maybe stop and pause and look at that and just appreciate the beauty of these really small creatures, and they're able to see them in another way, and maybe in a way that we don't have to have them in small little bowls or left on pet store shelves.